Hi, I'm Maria from Crochet A to Z, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. And if you have subscribed, I want to thank you. I want to thank you all for being here, and welcome to the channel. I want to let you know that I will be doing some giveaways, subscriber giveaways only, and I will be doing my favorite things, and they will be giveaways for the month of November and December. I have at least 2 in November, and then I don't know how many in December. We'll have a few. It's a great way to start the holiday season, and I want to share with you my favorite things. So we're going to get started today. I want to show you this really great project. Now, the thing with this project, it's called the Christmas Snowflake, and it is really beautiful. I did it in this yarn. It is a yarn from Lion Brand. It's called Landscapes, and it's really vibrant and different colors. And I wanted to do it in this because I wanted to show you what it looked like in this multiple colors. But I also did it in this red heart yarn, and it's got a little bit of glit to it. It's a 99% acrylic as well, and the 1% is what makes up the acrylic part of this. You can do a lot of things with this particular Christmas snowflake. You can make shawls with this because you can put it together and make shawls. You can make Afghans with it, baby blankets with it. You can make garland with it. You could make it and hang them on a tree as ornaments. You can actually put this on a gift that you're giving. Instead of a bow, you can put this and give it away as a ornament. They don't take long to make. You can make them in about a half hour. As you get better, it takes you less. And the other thing about it is that you can make a lot of them in one day. So I want to show you just how great this project is. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our famous little slip knot. And for those of you that have never crocheted before, I have tutorials on slip knots and different things such as single crochets, chaining, double crochets. So if you look at the library, you will see the different things that I have. So now, once we make our slip knot, we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once we chain 6, this is your working chain. These are your chains. They look like V's, and this is your slip knot. For those of you that have not been crocheting or ever crocheted or are following along, I also want to mention I'm going to do this tutorial very slowly. We'll do it in parts. Row 1, row 2, row 3, and row 4. We'll do it slowly. We'll do it together. If you want to just make notes, whatever you want to do, but I go slow. I'm visual. I want you to learn this. I want you to pick it up. I go slow. So here we go. So we're going to make a slip stitch right here. We're going to go right through and make our slip stitch. In the middle of this round crochet, in the middle, we're going to do our stitches to start this. And this is going to be row 1. So now what we're going to do, and we're going to work this right in so that as we go around, we'll work it right in. So we're going to chain 1. The chain does not count as a stitch, but we need it there. So what's going to happen once you chain 1 is you're going to make a single crochet in that chain 1, or in the area next to the chain 1, I should say. Once you single crochet, and that single crochet is right next to that chain 1 that counts for nothing. You're going to chain 1, 2, and 3. Once you do that, you're going to go back in and you're going to make another single crochet. And I am using an H hook. I just want to mention that to you. Once you do that single crochet again, you're going to chain 1, 2, 3. You're going to go back into there, right here, and you're going to make another single crochet. You're going to chain 1, 2, 3. And we're going to repeat this until you have 12 of these. So with every single crochet you make, you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go back in and we're going to make another single crochet and we're going to chain 3. And we're going to just keep doing this all the way around. Now you're going to, when you want to make sure that you have 12, if you count these chain 3s, because at the base of a chain 3, there's going to be a single crochet. So at the top of your single crochet, there's going to be a chain 3. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you'll be able to count that all the way around until you have 12. So now we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. We're going to go back in and we're going to pull up a loop and we're going to go through 2 and chain 1, 2, 3. We're going to go back in, do another single crochet, and chain 1, 2, 3. Now you can use a counter if you want to know how many you have, or you can just do what I do here, and I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9. This will be 10. 11. Do chain 3. And I'm going to do another count because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll just make sure. 1, 2, 3. And if you have too many, you can just pull them out. So you have 1, 2, 3. And we'll go right around. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and this is the 12th one. And once we do that, we are going to do a slip stitch into that first chain 1 that we did. And that's what we're going to do there. So now what we're going to do, you're going to do a slip stitch right in this chain 3. And then once you do that, you're going to single crochet right in there. Once you do that single crochet, you're going to chain 1, 2, 3. And I want to mention that this is row 2. We're going to go around 4 times. So that's row 2. Then what we're going to do in the second chain 3, right here, we're going to do a single crochet. We're going to chain 1, 2, 3. We're going to go right into this next chain 3 spot from below, from the first, that row, and we're going to do a single crochet. Now we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. We're going to keep moving right along and do the same thing. We're going to do a single crochet in the next chain 3 from below. Then when we do our single crochet, we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. We're going to go into the next chain 3 spot, and we're going to do a single crochet. We're going to chain 1, 2, 3. We're going to go into the next chain 3 spot, and we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. Again, a single crochet in this next chain 3 spot. I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do this right around. Single crochet, chain 1, 2, 3. And we'll just keep going. Another spot. Our next chain 3. Going to go into the next one. Right here. Single crochet and chain 1, 2, 3. So once we do that, we're going to go into the chain 1 that we did down here, and we're going to slip stitch right through to join. And this is what you're looking at. Now, if it looks a little curly, don't worry about it. And I'm going to show you, I want to show you close up what it looks like so you can see it. And there it is, close up. So now, and I want to show you where we are. We did this part, and we did this part. So now we're going to move on. We did our chain, we did our slip stitch, and we closed this right up, and we want to do that, and we repeat it all the way around. So now we're going to slip stitch into this chain 3 space right here. Okay, we're going to go right in here, and we're going to do a slip stitch. Once we do that slip stitch, now we're going to single crochet in the same space. Now we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I go slow because I want you to follow. Like I said, I want you to make notes, whatever you're going to do. So now we're going to go into this next spot, and we're going to single crochet in this chain 3 spot. So we're going to do a single crochet. Now we're going to go into this next spot, and we're going to do a single crochet, and we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to go into this next chain 3 spot, and we're going to do a single crochet. Now we're going to go into our next chain 3 spot, and we're going to do a single crochet, and we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now that brings us to our next chain 3 space, and we're going to just do a single crochet. We're going to go into our next spot, and we're going to do a single crochet, and we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to go into this spot of chain 3, and we're going to do a single crochet. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we did our single crochet in this next spot. We're going to do a single crochet. We're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to go again into this spot here where the chain 3 is, and we're going to do a single crochet. So let's do our single crochet in this next chain 3 spot. Now in this very last spot, again, we're going to do, or should I say this next spot, we're going to do a single crochet, and we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the very last spot of the chain 3, we're going to do a single crochet. And this is what we have now. So now we're going to go into this chain 1 that we made, that we say counts as nothing. We're just going to do a slip stitch. So now this is what we have now. So I want you to see, you have this, and I'm going to go close again so you can see it. This is what we have when we go close. This is what it's going to look like. And if you notice, it's flattened out. And I want you to notice we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 openings. And I want you to see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. It's all relevant. We've done everything up to here now. Now we're going to do the last row. And if you want to see it in the color, we've done everything in here, and we're going to finish this last row. So now once we did our slip stitch into that chain 1, now we're going to start our next and last row. We're going to slip stitch into this chain 6 that we have. So let's slip stitch right in this chain 3 that we have, chain 6 that we have. Sorry about that. So once you slip stitch into that area, we're going to chain 1, 2. And that counts as a double crochet. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make 5 more double crochets. So 1, 2. So we want 6 in all. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we got number 6. Once we do our 6 double crochets right at the top of this, we're going to do a picot stitch. So once we do that, we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. And what we're going to do is I want to see that you can go, I want you to see your chains, or should I say your stitches. Right in this, we're going to go in here, and I want you to be able to see it, and in the next one in there, and we're going to pull up through those 2, and we're going to pull right through to the top of that, and there's your first picot stitch. So now we're going to do 6 more double crochets in the same spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there it is. And there's your picot. And I'm going to show you where we are so you can see. That's what it looks like. And we've done our first one of these. So I want you to see it. Here's your picot. And there's the first one. And I'll show it to you in the color. There's the first one. There's your picot stitch. So now once we do that, we're going to jump to our next chain 6 right in here, and we're going to do 6 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, right in here, 5, 'and we're going to do, I'm going to just pull this so that it'll flow nicely. 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to put our 6th one in there, and they will all fit. Now we're going to do another picot. We're going to chain 1, 2, 3. And I want you to be able to see where you're going. So what you're going to do is you're going to go in here and into this, and you're going to pull the yarn through, and then you're going to pull it through that top chain 3. There's your next picot. Now we're going to do 6 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want you to be able to follow along with me if you want to do it with me. I want you to be able to write it down if you want to write it down. I want you to be able to just follow. That's why I'm taking my time like I do in all of my videos, because I want you to learn this, and I don't want you to be intimidated by it and say, I can't do this, because yes, you can. If I show it to you slow enough and just drive it all home, you'll be able to do this. So now in the next chain 6s that we have from that row below, we're going to do 6 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what you can do after that was we're going to do our next picot stitch. So we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. We're going to go right in here, right in there, and we're going to pull up into the top stitch of the chain 3. There's another picot. Now we're going to do 6 more double crochets in the same spot. And I'm going to just pull this so that it's not cooperating. So I'm going to just do some stuff here so we won't have any problems. So now I did that picot right there, and I've got to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and my 6th double crochet. Now we're going to go into the next chain 6, and we're going to do 6 more double crochets. Okay, now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, we're going to go in here and here, make our picot, and we're going to pull right through, right into that chain 3, the top of the chain 3. And yes, and if you're not used to it, it can be a little hard when you first get started. Don't let it intimidate you. You can do this. 6 more double crochets in that same chain 6 area from below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've made many snowflakes. This is my ultimate favorite snowflake. And what I love about this is that you can make other things with it. Yes, you can make this, and you can make an ornament, you can make an Afghan, you can make garland, you can make a shawl, you can make a lot of, you might think of something that you can make with this. And if you do think of something, let us all know. Share it with us, because we learn from you. I learn from you as well. So now we did that. We have 2 more chain 6s left. We're going to do another 6 double crochets in the next chain 6 spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As a shawl, this is very elegant. You could actually make a nice top with this as well. So now we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. We're going to chain 1, 2, 3. We're going to go right in here, right into the bottom of it, and we're going to pull right up and pull right up into that chain 3 at the top. We made another picot. We're going to do 6 more double crochets right in that chain 6 spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I want to say also, if you want to not do it all one color and you want to get the different yarns like this that have the glitter, you could make this in with the gold, and then you can get silver, you could get blue, red. You could make these all different colors if you wanted to make, you know, an Afghan or a shawl. You could really, they have the black that looks really pretty too. So here we are. We're almost done with our snowflake. Has anybody out there had snow yet? I just want to ask. Is this putting you in the mood for a nice snowstorm? I don't know. So now in the next chain 6, we're going to do 6 double crochets. By the way, we're almost done with this snowflake. See how fast? So now we're going to do 6 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now that means we got to do a picot. Chain 1, chain 2, chain 3. I love this. Now we're going to go right in here, and we're going to go right in here, and we're going to come right through. It's a slip stitch. We're going to just go right through and make that picot. We're going to do 6 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're just going to go into that chain 1 that we made here, and we're going to pull that through so that we can finish that off. And here is that beautiful beautiful Christmas snowflake. And it's really, like I said, I just love it, and I think it's really easy to make. Now, I want to mention something. You can turn this around, and I'm going to show you. If you don't want to make this into, if you want to make this into a, because you're going to go right in there, like I said, into that chain 1 space, and you're going to put it together. If you don't want to make this into an Afghan, or if you don't want to make this into a baby Afghan or even a shawl, then you just do your, you go in and you do your slip stitch into your chain 1. You can turn this around if you want to make this into a ornament. You can turn this around and you can pull this through and make your ornament, and pull this up and you can make your ornament. And I want to just show you. If you don't want to make an ornament, there it is right there. And then you can do your knot in here and slip it through. Like I said, you can make your ornament. So there is that. And then you can cut this, which I've done. And I make it long enough. And you could do this in the back because you don't want to do it in the front and show it. And you can just slip this through and you can knot it. You know, make your, so that it tightens that up nice and tight. And then you can get your needle and you can weave your end through right around and then cut it. But you can make that into your ornament. You can make it longer or shorter. Or if you didn't want to do that, once you do your, you go into that chain 1 and you pull it through, cut it and pull it through, you can continue to make your shawl, your Afghan. This would be beautiful for a baby Afghan as well. And like I said, there are things that you might want to do. See how you can put it together and just continue to make whatever it is that you want with this. So it is a beautiful, beautiful, and I want you to see, you can tell the front and the back. I want you to see that as well. And this is weaved in. See how we weave that in to the start? So we can just cut this because it's weaved in. So the only thing that you're going to have left is what's on the top here once you finish, and that you can weave in at the end. Now, again, you can make an ornament with this. You can put this on a package as well and put it on a Christmas gift that you're giving, or you can make shawls, Afghans, and whatever you want to make with it. You could even make, I would say, a nice vest with this, or even a blouse you could put to, you know, a sweater vest type of thing. And you could do it in different colors. It's just really, really, really pretty. And once you knot this and you're done, You can cut that after you weave it all in. So this is called the Christmas Snowflake, and I did it in the acrylic with a little bit of glitz, and I did it in this yarn. I also want to show you that you can't tell the front from the back. Here is the front of it, and you can see your crochet stitches and your single, and I'll zoom in because you can tell your double crochets. If you turn this around, you can see your stitches. They're not the same. Some people like this side. It's up to you. But this is clearly your back end, and I'm going to show you. There's your front end, and there's your back end, and I'm going to show you in the color too, if you can see it better. Here's your front end. Here's your back end. So you'll be able to tell the front and the back of this, and I'm going to turn this one around as well. There's the back end. You can see those stitches, how they form. This is your front end. You can clearly see your double crochets. They're formed. You can clearly see your double crochets. So I wanted to show you that you can tell the front and the back of this. So in case you had any questions on that, I wanted to touch base with that as well. So this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I have a lot more Christmas ones coming, holiday ones coming that you can do. And they're quick and easy, and you can make them. And like I said, you can make a lot of these in a day and make whatever you want. If you found something that you want to make in this that I have not mentioned, let us know, because that would be great. We learn from each other, like I said before. And please subscribe. Please like if you liked the video. Once you like it, it helps the algorithms get out there so that other people can see these videos as well. And again, I'm going to be doing a giveaway this month. In the next couple of weeks before the end of November, we're going to have 2 giveaways and that's going to be for 2 subscribers. And then next month, we're going to have probably 1 giveaway a week. So this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. And have a great day. Stay safe. And thank you. Bye-bye.